All right, good afternoon, men over 50. This video, I'm going to tell you where to find the foods that you need to find to get a leaner body to lose weight. I'm going to teach you how to shop the grocery store. Some of you may have heard of this before. I would think that most of you have not. When I was a weight loss coach, I started everybody off with this, men or women, and surprisingly, a lot of women didn't even know this. Every grocery store is built basically the same, even Walmart, except for they got a bunch of other stuff. When you go in the door of any grocery store, you go to the right, what are you going to find? There's going to be, that's generally where your fresh fruits, vegetables are at. There may be a rotisserie section, and I love my rotisserie chickens. There may be rotisserie there. Also to the right of the vegetables, all of these fresh vegetables and frozen vegetables, you're going to see baked goods. Be careful. Cakes, all kind of good looking cookies, all kind of stuff like that. Try to walk on by. Get those fruits and vegetables. And what did I buy? I was not a cook, a very good cook. I bought bags of salad. I bought bags of frozen vegetables that I could use to cook with my meat, stir fry. And what we're basically doing here is we're shopping the perimeter of the store. We're staying out of the aisles for the most part, but I'll get to that. Okay, after we get out of the fruits and vegetables, generally you see your meats. Now, I'm just thinking of one store I go in and the hamburger's right there after the vegetables on the right. And like you were going to buy a 4-pack of hamburgers, some 4-pack of hamburger meat. There's actually 3 prices there. $6.79, $7.79, $8.79. And you're like, my God, it's saying no. The more expensive is the leaner meat. So want to check that. If you can't afford the leanest meat, get the one in the middle. But those are the leaner meats without as much fat and stuff in them. And you go on around and you got your pork chops and you got ribs and all kind of meat like that. You're gonna have chickens. Pick the meat of your choice, and usually there's some coolers there with a lot of frozen meat in them. You know what you like to eat. You know what's good protein you need. Chicken, turkey, fish. There'll be fish there. Might be frozen depending on where you live, but there'll be fish there. Some places you'll have fresh fish. So your shopping cart should be 80% full of the stuff I'm telling you about, and the 20% should come from on those aisles I'll talk about. So we go on through, and generally after you get past the meat section, there's breakfast meats and sausages and all of this kind of stuff. Bacon, my turkey bacon that I get. I don't eat regular bacon anymore. I eat turkey bacon. Say what you will about it, but it's flat out just, I like it. And so you go there and you'll see all your breakfast meats, and generally you'll come to the egg section. There'll be eggs. Stock up on eggs. Prices here have dropped a little bit from where they were. Stock up on your eggs. You need some eggs for breakfast, for snacks, different things. If you're like me, you mostly boil the eggs. Nothing wrong with that. I had boiled eggs this morning with some pepper on them. Okay, after that, you're going around and you'll generally run into a lot of frozen odds and ends, meats and stuff in the middle on the left, and on the right hand side, you'll have the big coolers with milk and all of that. I skip the milk. I don't drink milk. You might have different butters and margarines and the little tubs and all of that kind of stuff. Only thing I use that for is my high protein oatmeal, and I get the best one that I can. And after the milk, you'll come to yogurts. There'll be all different types of yogurts depending on how big your store is. Get the Greek yogurt. Plain is best. Plain is best. I know some of you don't want to hear that, but get you some Greek yogurt. Great for breakfast if you need a quick breakfast, or great for snacks. Or sometimes I just eat it after I eat my eggs. I'll want a little more and I'll eat some yogurts. And generally from that, you've gotten we've went around, and maybe some stores are different, might be a complete or not a complete, but like three, I guess you would say 3 aisles of all the good stuff. Then you got the dreaded center aisles. This is where you get fat, folks. This is where all the junk's at. And you know, you got your ketchups and mustard and all your sauces there. And most nice sized grocery stores now will have sauces from all over. They'll have sauces that you don't, they'll have name brand and then stuff that's not name brand. But I always look for low sugar, no sugar, low carb on just about anything I buy. Now, one thing that I have talked about before, I spent a lot of time, because I was driving for Uber then and selling on Amazon and stuff like that, but during my free time, I'm in the grocery store. I'm flipping over the back of boxes, reading all of these different protein bars and stuff you see in a grocery store. About 90% of them are junk. They're full of sugar, added sugars. I checked some last night. A lot of added sugars in them. It's not really what you want. The granola bars, check them. You check the back of your packages. I'm just telling you. You'll be surprised in the difference in the calories, the difference in the carbs. Don't just look at the sugar, look at the added sugars. Look at the ingredients. If the first 3 or 4 ingredients, and that's normally below where it has all your carbs and everything, protein, if you don't know what it is, I wouldn't get it. Because there's probably some added junk they put in. It's not probably, it is added junk they put in. So you can learn a lot by flipping over packages if you have time and just checking between the various ones. Now you've got aisles with cereal. And there might be some cakes and cookies on that aisle and stuff. Or a lot of cookies, I should say. Cookies and crackers and cereals. Most of that I ignore. I get the high protein oatmeal, which has 12 grams of protein per serving. I've just noticed that recently, maybe in the last year. Before it used to just be plain old oatmeal. Now I get the high protein oatmeal because I want that protein in my body for breakfast. Get my day off to a good start with a good amount of protein. But that's general concept. 80% of your cart should be full of those fruits, vegetables, meats, yogurts, breakfast meats, whatever. And the other 20% should be from these aisles, the sauces that you need. Oh, the nuts. Be careful with the nuts, folks. We all love the good old trail mix. I highly suggest that you flip over the package and look at the trail mix. You might say, I don't care. That's on you. But those trail mixes can vary greatly with the amount of carbs in it, sugars in it, your almonds and all this stuff. Folks, be careful of almonds. I love almonds. I eat a lot of almonds, but almonds can kind of really screw you up. They're high. Almonds have a lot of calories. And I would say don't eat over a half a cup of almonds a day. And there's other nuts in there. Brazil nuts, I've started eating them recently. 3 a day. Don't have more than 3 a day. Brazil nuts are good for you, but if you have more than 3 a day, it can be a problem. Other than that, I think of about, stay away from the alcohol section. Just kidding. Try to limit yourself. But I get the water. I get my green tea. That's about it for me. I know I live a boring life. Went to got wings last week at a wing place, and I did get a half and half tea, half sweet, half unsweet. In the old days, I would have been all 100% sweet. Okay, but that's it. If you like this message, give me a like, get a video like, comment. You got any questions? Want to know about something in the grocery store? Leave me a comment. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. This is Mike Norris of Mike Norris Fit. And guys, I will talk to you later. 80% in your cart, no matter how much money you're spending, about 80% of it should be on the good stuff. Talk to you later.